incense.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the incense.
Well, I'm live, so we can talk about.
See it. They can't see it.
You are under my chair.
Exactly. I'm behind it.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no, it's lilac.
That lilac shit's good as hell.
Good.
Yeah. I'm gotta try to get this like thing. I guess I can do it like that. I think.
You can just get a camera.
Stop walking around. It's just bouncing like crazy. So there. I am beholden to the mercy of how this thing works.
Newton.
It's really blurry. Okay, let's see what happens. Hang on now. Hang on. Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm trying to make it not blurry.
Hang on.
Okay, we'll try to make it not blurry. Cross your fingers. Okay.
Could it be the camera thing gets smudged?
No, because I can see it not blurry.
Oh.
All right. We'll go down to that. There we go. Hopefully that, is it still blurry? Okay. I don't know what is even going on here. Okay. Okay, is it still blurry? Is it still really terrible?
Tell them wait till it loads.
Okay. I guess we'll just see what has to go. Never mind. I thought that incense was really good, and it's not. It's
hairball.
It's gross. Yeah.
You can put it out.
I'm not gonna put it out. Anyway, good evening. Good 420, everyone. I'm glad this is getting off to such a great start. And I am like super psyched that I'm having this issue here. I'm super psyched about this. So every time this is how the whole hour goes. Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Anyway, good evening. It is 4:20. And, oh, great. The loading wheel. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, am I back? Is everything fine? Is everything good? Okay. I have to do this every week. I have to do this on my streaming data because it doesn't work on my internet. Probably because every goddamn person in the house always has to be on the internet all the time.
One isn't.
All right. So I'm going to go open up my things. How's everybody's 420 doing? Or what happened?
Easter Eve.
Yeah, Easter Eve. Holy Saturday for some of you, I am sure. All right. Just getting the questions all loaded up. Okay. Let's start with something light and frothy. You know what'd be fucking hilarious? And I am so out of it today because it is 420 and I've been celebrating. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I forgot my tarot cards? I didn't. I've got them. They're right here. Don't worry, everyone. I have them. Whoa, what's a high priestess coronation? For like what? Like a Wicca thing? Like a Satanist thing? Like a yoga thing like Lynette went to? It'd be hilarious if like you guys were both at like the yoga induction ceremony, I guess. Okay. We have somebody wants to know what is in the future for the Methodist Church after the vote to exclude gay people. I mean, I said LGBTQ, but I have a hard time saying anagrams without it. Is that an anagram? Whatever. I have an acronym. I have a hard time doing acronyms without just immediately saying barbecue or BLT or something like that. So anyway, the point is, what's the future for the Methodist Church now they're dickheads? We'll do 3 cards on this. Okay, so this is interesting. The first card that comes up is the Six of Pentacles. I think about that at in terms of what's the context of the question. The context of the question is that the Methodist Church just did some like extremely anti-gay shit. It was like they're not allowing gay people to be clergy or something like that, and so it's this. I think that was it. But they're dodgy on that issue. So the thing here, is the Six of Pentacles, right? So the Six of Pentacles is having to do with charity, having to do with usually either giving or receiving. They probably will receive. This might be a cynical self-reading here, but I think this is saying that they're going to receive more financial support now because of that choice. But it's not going to last. It's ultimately not going to be a great forward thing for them. There's really going to be, it's going to open up the way for a lot of people to take advantage. It's going to open up the way to a lot of vice. Like we might see some offshoot Methodist churches that try to capitalize on the whole hating gay people thing. So that's which is what I kind of think I'm seeing here. That might pop up, but ultimately I think there is going to be like a rebirth of like better values, things like that. There is going to be something of a restructuring or a rebirth or a creation of something better, a sort of more gentle, more loving sort of thing. So it looks like, I guess standard church stuff. I mean, somebody's going to fuck it up and make a lot of money, and somebody's going to have to come along and fix it. So this evening, I have ink all over my hands. So if my hands aren't dirty, I've just been writing with a glass pen. Let me clear that. Yeah. I'm trying to go through and get the questions that I haven't gotten. Let's see. Oh, this week I am drinking. I got this at Aldi's. I'm like, I love Aldi's. I walk out of Aldi's, I feel like a rich bitch because I've got like a whole bunch of bags and shit. But I bought this Pacific Fruit Vineyards sweet pineapple because it made me think about Schitt's Creek and how like they were she does that thing for fruit wine, Herb Ervlinger's fruit wines or whatever. So I bought this because I was like, I wanted to be like, hello, I'm Moira Rose. She's so great. It's the best fucking show. But she was like so like trying to talk about the fruit wine. It was basically like Bruno. I just brushed my teeth. So this is great. No, I can tell that it's going to be really good. Okay. I can tell that it is good. It's just going to take me a minute because I just brushed my teeth. I don't know why, but I always brush my teeth before I do this. Like, you guys are going to smell my breath. I don't know. I'm a little low energy tonight because I was working really hard. I had a cool opportunity come up. And I'm going to ask about my cool opportunity. I had a cool opportunity come up, and it meant that I had to do a lot of really hard work. And my brain is all spaced out. And also it's 420, so I've been smoking. But also, like, had to finish up a ritual I've had going on for like 5 days in like 5-day installments. So I'm like all sorts of energy all over the place tonight. Ooh. Let's ask about my project. Let's ask about, even though I already know that it's going to go well. Let's ask about this project. 3 cards. 3 cards. I'm going to ask about this project. It's coming up. And if it doesn't say something I like, then it's all fake. Huh. All right. Well, I don't even know what this means. And this is not even in its fake way. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay. I'm going to take a look. Whatever. I'm going to say all this shit is fake. Oh, because of the holiday? No, I'm not a holiday. This is not my holiday. That was a confusing thing. That was confusing. When I just put those cards down, it was really confusing. It was like, oh, you're getting away with being lazy or something. And I was like, is that positive or not? I'm working my ass off. What do you mean I'm getting away with being lazy? The last card was pretty good. It was Knight of Cups. I was like, sweet. Setting off on a new and exciting emotional journey. But I don't know what the other stuff meant. Oh, that holiday. Yeah, no, I thought you meant Easter. Yeah, next month I won't. Here's the thing about next month is next month I have a show open, which I've mentioned 1,000 times because I'm very proud of myself. And it will be every Saturday night for all of May. I'm going to be doing this show. It is what it is. And then there'll be 2 weeks in July so I don't know. I don't think that if I moved this I can't move it to Friday night because I've got the show. I guess I could move it to Monday nights, or no, it's just to Sunday nights, but everybody has to get up early on Sunday nights. So I did it like at 9:00 on Sunday night, maybe, but it's just kind of hard to work around stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll up or something like, should I do this? Should I move it to 9:00 on Sunday nights and stuff? So, but I'll do it. I mean, I don't know. I'll do it if that's what's necessary. I'll do whatever counts. Okay. Okay. Does the future hold marriage and children for me? All right. Put up a poll and see who dances around it. And then burn them. They're witches. So, let's see. Does the future hold marriage and children for this person? Let's just do 3 cards on this person's future relationship, family type situation. 3 cards. 3 cards. Well, I see in here, okay, the first one that comes up is the Tower reversed. I would link that. Sometimes people say, oh, that's like disaster averted and stuff, but like, what could that even possibly mean when you're asking about marriage and children and future relationships and you're like, disaster averted? Well, like, is the disaster that you're averting, are you like just not getting into a relationship and that would have been a disaster or whatever? So what I'm going to read this as is sort of like you might have some mild disappointments. You might maybe have a relationship that doesn't go well, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the most life-changing, dramatic shakeup ever. But there will be happiness coming into there because there's a 3 of Cups. I don't know if you are polyamorous. Maybe you'll end up with 3 people. Maybe this is just a representation of good times and good friends and a feeling of joy and being surrounded by chosen family. That could be it too. But either way, 8 of Wands. I always say that the wands for me read as intuition, becoming action, and this is very swift. So you are going to have a period where maybe you've had a disappointment or something like that, or a setback, but very, very swiftly, something is going to change that you are going to find some sense of happiness, community, possibly 2 other people for a relationship. And in a good way, not in a being cheated on way. I mean, in a good way. Okay. But so basically, it might not turn out the way that you think it's gonna, but it's always going to have this sort of influx of just constantly moving, nice, good, feeling of love and community, I guess. So it doesn't also necessarily preclude anything romantic. There might be romance here, but I'm thinking the Tower reverse might also signify that you possibly asked that question because you've recently had a breakup. So that's what that's I think a part of it too. Basically, stuff's in action. Don't worry about it. Things are moving quickly. All right. Clear. Did I already do, is my baby daddy always going to be a douche? Did we already read about that? About that person's baby daddy and whether or not they will be a douche? Fruit wine. From Herb Ervlinger. Doesn't sound familiar? I was going to say, I know some of you guys are here every single week, which is so amazing, because then if I accidentally forget to delete something, you say, I already did it. I gotta move this. I've got the pendulum board. It's like, I feel like everything is smaller this week. Okay. Let's do this. Is their baby daddy always going to be a douche? Let's take a look. Let's look in on these people's relationship, because then if I've done it before, then we'll know. But we'll also maybe have a little bit more insight. We can spy on you, person that asked this question. We can pry into your life. Okay, let's do this. Now that my cards ate my hair. All right. I think you've met someone recently, and I think you're asking this question because you're wondering if you should give up on one person and go to the other person. That is what I think is happening here. You don't have to out yourself if this is your question. But I think that's what I'm seeing here. Right now, what we've got is the Hierophant reversed. This is stability, conservatism. When I say stability, I mean like when you expect something to happen a certain way, it happens that way. All right, well, we're turned upside down. The things that you are expecting to happen the way you would like them to happen are not happening that way. You are crossed by the Magician. Now, in this case, since you asked about your baby daddy person, and is there, how was it, a BD? So we're just gonna call him BD. BD, all right, is, I think, this who's being signified here, and I don't think this is the positive, happy creation energy. I think that he is deceptive. I think that BD is very deceptive. I think the best you can hope for is that he is going to suck up all your resources, your money, possibly. A car just popped into my head. That could just be because I don't know why, but guys always fuck with your car and like mess up your car or take your car, or I need to borrow your car. And then they bring it back and it's like missing like 2 tires and they drove it home on the rims. And you're like, how did that happen? And they're like, oh, I don't know, but it definitely wasn't my fault. I don't know why I'm so mad over this, but I am. So I feel like BD is going to just keep draining you of material resources. And that's the best we can hope for in this situation. Now, in the past, you have been through some tired shit. And more recent, this is what I'm thinking here. I think you met somebody And I think the temptation to go outside there is pretty strong. I don't think it's with BD. I mean, I guess it could be a situation where maybe BD is with somebody and you are wanting to revisit the old stomping ground. And maybe that's, but I really do get the feeling that like you are wondering whether or not you should move on instead of holding out hope for this dude. Okay, let's take a look. You're in a good place otherwise. What is going on? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What? Oh, musical. I'm trying to this is hard to read. I'm pointing to it like you can see. Like you can see what I'm seeing. I don't know if you see it differently than I see it. Probably don't. But my thing is in night mode or something. Anyway, the place where you're at right now, okay,